everyone, it's Skylar. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? It is so clammy and hot this evening. Yeah, I know what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Sorry about that. We're on to vlog 118, and I think it's time I give you guys a little bit of an update. What is going on right now with? Need I say more? I just point to it. It's easier. If you guys don't know already or are new to my channel, I'll give you the basic backstory. Just a couple of years ago, something had happened. Don't want to get into that, but then a couple of days later, I fell down the stairs and I've done something bad to my shoulder. I've had laser treatment, I've had physio, I've had 3 steroid injections now. I'll get into that in a minute. Constant pain management, taking constant codeine, paracetamol, ibuprofen, had deep freeze put on it, deep heat, the whole 9 lot. And then I went to see, I've had x-rays, I've had ultrasound scan, and I'm under a specialist now. So the first time I went to see the specialist, it wasn't too good. He just went, "Oh, we'll have to do a ultrasound scan to see what's wrong." Then I had my ultrasound scan a few weeks ago on a Saturday morning, early, and he said, the fellow who done my ultrasound, "Oh, the pain's coming from like here, sort of like here," and injected the steroid injection in. Now after that, I've been in constant pain for hours and hours and hours. I can't really sleep with the pain. Well, I don't get much sleep anyway. Need I say more? And ever since I had this, because the first time I had a steroid injection from my GP, which never worked whatsoever. Second time I had it done, same thing, never really worked. And so, fast forward to last Thursday, which was on Thursday, which coincidentally was my husband's birthday. So that was all good. But then I had to go to the hospital. And then as soon as I walked in, he basically said, "Oops, my bad. The person that done the ultrasound scan on my shoulder basically injected me in the wrong place." And he said, "Have you been experiencing some pain?" I said, "I've always been in pain." I said, "It never stops." He said, "Right, you're getting another one today." I was like, "What?" He went, "I'm sorry for poking and prodding." He knows exactly where it is, where all the pressure is in my shoulder, and give me some anaesthetic, local anaesthetic, which I just went, "Just do what you need to do." And so he injected me again with a steroid, and he said, "We'll see what happens in about 10-15 minutes." I went out, he saw a couple of patients, 2 patients, and then called my name back in, and he said, "Right," he said, "by the look on your face," he said, "this hasn't worked whatsoever." I went, "How did you know?" And he said, "I just know." And he said, "Right," he said, "I need to ask you something." I went, "Okay." He said, "I'm going to try and get you through some physio to see what happens." He said, "Can you endure this for about 8 weeks or so?" I went, well, I guess I've got to do something, if you get what I mean. Like, guess I've got to manage the paint somehow for 8 weeks. And I said, why? And he went, I want to call you back in the beginning of late August, beginning of September. I went, okay. And he went, I'll see you again. And then it looks like we'll be going down the operational route. I went, okay. I went, what does that entail? He said, you'll be called in for a pre-op, check you if you're alright. And then he basically said, do you like being put asleep for 2 to 3 hours? I went, well, duh. And he went, what do you mean, duh? I went, I had a gastric bypass surgery, so I can go to sleep and be alright. And he said, okay. He said, well, we'll be going down that route. I know a little bit what's going to happen. Basically, I'm going to be having part of me bone shaved. That's all he said. He said, we're going to, because that's where the pain is. I don't know whether you can see, there's the bruise, the little bruise. That's where I had the third steroid injection. And he said, we're going to have to shave part of your bone off and to put another steroid injection in to make sure we manage properly. I went, oh, okay then, this is going to be number 4. And he said, I know. He said, but he said, I thought that having the steroid injection would help you. And I said, to be honest, it hasn't, because I'm just in more pain and I don't get to sleep much. So after all that, the update on my shoulder is, by the end of this year, I'm going to be having a little operation on my shoulder, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, you guys, that this will end the 3 years, because it's coming up to 3 years since this has happened. The 3 years of the utmost pain and just not having enough sleep, because I've seen my eyes are terrible there because I don't get much sleep. And people think, oh, I get loads of sleep and this, that, and the other. I don't. I get less than a couple of hours sleep a night per night, because like last night I got about 3 hours. I went to, it wasn't even 3 hours, it was 2.5. So it can vary between 2.5, 3 at the most. If I'm pushing it, I'll get 4 hours sleep a night. So anyway, that's the update on my shoulder. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a quick bonus part on this to tell you what's going to be happening next week. As far as I know, Monday there's definitely not going to be a video. Between Tuesday and Friday, you will get your packing with me video. I might video it tonight and then upload it during the week. Just see how things come along with that. And then near enough videos on and off of that's going to be a lot normal until Sunday, where you'll get your 120th vlog. But then after that, it's just going to be daily vlogging for the next 5 days after that, because I'm back on holiday again. I'm so excited. And then I'll talk more as I go along. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, little update on what's going to be happening during the week, because things are going to be slightly a little different, and Wednesday's video may be a little bit different as well. Okie dokie, stay gory, have a pleasant dreams, and I will see you soon. Ta ta for now, bye.